Hey everyone, welcome back to Diamond Dust, where I've been a little bit busy, not horribly, but a little bit. I have started a path over to the mines, which we will run pretty quickly here. I might get off the path a little bit. I've started making this a garden field, crops field, and eventually I plan on somewhere probably by the White Horse-ish, making another farmhouse. I want to make it look like there's a couple of farmers out here. I'm not sure where. But probably somewhere up on this ridge, and then I'll do some terraforming. Not a lot. I kind of like to work with the natural landscape. I know a lot of people change it. I'm not saying that it doesn't look good when they do, but I kind of like knowing that I'm in Minecraft and I only have so much that I can do, at least within a reason. Do we have a pink sheep over there? No, it's pig. Okay, back on the path. Oh my goodness. So this takes us all the way up to our mine. And I've needed to do this path for a long time. I mean, I know where it's at, but it's nice to have a path and, to know you can build things along the path. So, this takes us down to our mine and to the nether. It's been a minute since we've been down here, and I need to do something with this out here too, I guess. But a long time ago, if you remember, a long time ago to me, I made a little nether room. And then if you want to go do anything else, it's that path or that path. Did I go down here? No. Okay, never mind. That's not the path. I also did one other path, speaking of them, because there is a very poorly spawned village over here. I've already done quite a bit of work on this, covering up an old ancient river that is said to be under there. I mean, I saw it. It is. It connects to this one, which will also get covered up eventually. And the road pretty much goes right over it. And there's that village right over there. It's just very poorly done. I want to make a bridge from here to there eventually. And oh, I keep forgetting to bring more of my slabs over here. I'm trying to think names here. I'm just a few short, but I'll deal with that whenever I do the bridge. Eventually. So I'm going to head back over. I'm not taking any shortcuts at all. And I'll see you when we go to talk about the greenhouse I want to do that will also house the bees. Okay, the land's not quite ready for the greenhouse, but I want to kind of build it around this and maybe let this be the center of it. Maybe I'll wing it out a couple of times. Maybe I'll wing it out 4 times. But before I do anything, that has to go. But I have an old greenhouse that was one of the first. It wasn't my first world. It was my first server that I was on with a bunch of ladies who got me into this game eventually. And I built a little greenhouse over there and I really like it. So we're going to hop out of here. I'm going to show that to you before we even think about doing this one. I'm not looking to build this exact one. I just love it and want to share it with you. I will eventually do a tour of this world. And you have to understand this was probably done in, I don't know when Minecraft started, but it was either 2012, I want to say 2012-ish, because the blocks, these are what we had. But this, I like this. I put the bees outside on this one. I didn't realize they could fly away. So I want to make something bigger that kind of isn't this one, but kind of resembles stuff that I love in it. Like, oh, shit, I forgot I'm in. I forgot that in this world right now, I am not in playing mode. I'm just going to leave that. But I want shells with plants on it. And flowers inside of it. Maybe I can get enough of these to make a path again. Or now we don't necessarily have to use these, so it's not a big deal. And this is, a small little thing. But it is the ideal of this that I want. It's cute. We did things like this back in the day to kind of give a little something something to a building. And honestly, for when it was built, I don't think it's bad. But again, it's the ideal of it. I want it to look like a flower thing inside with bees, and the bees can enjoy it. And I do have more than one beehive in the area to put in the one that we're going to build. So we're going to hop back over. And now for what I've been avoiding. I'm going to chop that sucker down. The tree is gone, and I think I want a little more time to figure out how I'm going to do this. Now, I do have another beehive right over here that I do plan on putting on that tree as well. And I know I could set up like a honey farm or whatever, and I may in the future, but for right now, I want a cute little greenhouse that has bees and flowers, and I was going to say flies. I don't want flies. And I put all the stuff in my inventory that was clogging it from doing that hill. That thing can be done slowly. It's not, an intricate piece. So I'm going to put some more thought in this. I may do a little layout, so that you can kind of see what I'm talking about. And I need to go see if I need to go somewhere and get more sand, because that is a real possibility. I also moved the cactus over here. And over here is by the church. Okay, I kind of have the frame of the building dug out. I'm going to go make slabs of these to stretch them further. Lord knows I don't want to use any more coal than I have to. This middle part from this to this to this to this is going to be taller, I believe. And then there's going to be little sides to them all that will have more flowers and stuff. And it'll mostly be a bee farm. The rest of it's just decoration. And this is the basic layout. We're going to do green glass. Thankfully, we have lots of cactuses over there. And you'll see brick where it's at and glass where it's at. These side pieces will probably go slanted up towards the middle piece. I may have to use full pieces of glass for that. But we have plenty of sand. Just an update. I am going to need more materials. I'm going through them. God dang it. I don't know what's going on there. I have this part fully meeting the middle. The bees have been a little naughty, and I've had to lead them back in with flowers a couple of times, but the way this comes up, this side will come up, this side, and then I'm not 100% positive what I'm going to do on the top yet, but we'll figure that out once we see what the rest of the building looks like. It's a little off on this side as far as the blocks go. I had to shave it down a little bit. So you see you've got 1, 2 there, and you got glass under it. And there's 1, 2, and 2 pieces of glass under it. I'm not going to try to fix it anymore. That's close enough. We are going to live with it. I'm down here making more moss in the most useless corner that I have in the mines. Okay, this is lots of hours later. Lots of grinding. This isn't exactly what I pictured. I don't hate it, but I also don't love it, and I think it needs a few more touches. I could stop hitting my mouse now. We'll go inside and we'll do the tiny little bit of things that we can, which isn't going to be a lot. I don't really have any place in here that I've set up for these. Although I suppose we could put a couple of these here. They won't grow very high, obviously. I need bone meal back. We'll put one there. We'll put one over here. And I know I'm missing a sunflower. I don't recall running around them or across them in this area or in this world. But I'm just not sure. Maybe I just don't have them in the right place. So I'm going to go get some bone meal and do what we can, and then I'll show you the upstairs. Okay. We'll get us another one of those. And another one of those. And I'm not sure what's on this side yet. We do have 3 vases. I'm going to have to look for some clay. Shouldn't be too hard to find. And I'm just going to go 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to figure out something to put in these. I definitely want this to be in here. It is a flower. Oh, I didn't go there. I have lots of those on the ground. What about this one? Yeah, because I don't have that type of blue. And what are we doing over here? Well, I'm not sure. we're just going to throw this on. I don't care. Okay, now. Boy, do I wish I had more than one of these. Let me go up here for a second. I did not want you. God damn you. Come on. Come on, bee. Oh, shit. It ain't going to be able to survive up here. Look. Come on. Shit. Oh, I hope he doesn't go back up there after moss. You see the shit I've had to deal with? Now I'm thinking about knocking out this one, getting another moss block for it, and then putting one of those flowers right underneath it if I have space. And it is really hard to tell from here. Because I would like that to sprinkle, you know, the sparkles or whatever it does. So I shall be back. Okay, it's unfortunate I do not have Silk Touch. That might look weird, but we're going to put that on there anyway. Oh, I was really hoping that it would spread around a little bit more than that. Let's see if we can thin this out just a little bit. Okay, I see it flying around. It may have been unnecessary to take that off, but you don't know until you try. Oh shoot, I meant to see if I could bone meal that sucker. Because I have bone meal in my pocket. Oh no. You have to collect these the hard way. Oh, that's great. I can see these all the way over here. Fantastic addition to our greenhouse. Bee house, whatever you want to say. I almost forgot. I can bury some of these in there. Now shit, I didn't mean to do all that. I had all that grass cleared up over here too. What have we got here? Got 3. I needed 1 more. Alright, let's just run over here and do this. I'll actually bring you back when I'm done. Even nicer, I have the ones buried just underneath the ground. I've stuck it on this side of every side. This one had already grew grass on it. I also have water under here because it is a permanent source. And you never know. You never know why you might need it in here, huh? I mean, might be because it's full of plants. I don't know what I'm doing over here yet. And if I get sunflowers and they face another way, I'll just rearrange this stuff. Now I did show you upstairs, didn't I? Well, let me sleep, take a look at everything, and I'll see if I'm done. It seems I didn't finish out my video last night. I went to edit it this morning and the last clip was missing. Good enough, because I did stick around and kind of decorate it a little bit. I'm not sure if there's anything else I'm doing or not. I thought about putting another shelf up higher, but then there'd be the how do they get to it. So I made these out of the clay that I had. I've saved these 2 spots for either sunflowers or however we have to switch these taller ones around. And I had thought I found sunflowers, but I ain't been able to find them yet. But I'm pretty happy with the setup. Oh no, we did have a storm. Look, there's a little asshole out there. Damn skeletons. Good thing a creeper didn't get me outside. I decided to do this with the, oh god, what are these called? Cocoa. I just thought it'd be better to grow them in here. You don't need them very often. And they were setting like over there near the house, near the pink tree, where the berry bushes are. But I think I had to adjust this last night after I had recorded. So we have an extra space over here because I was 1 shy of where I should have been. Story of my life, huh? No, I'm kidding. I am kidding. Anyway, guys, that is it for this episode, and I will see you in the next one.